Do you want to know the truth behind the future of Pepe? Is Pepe dead? Is Pepe going to set new all-time highs? What is going to happen with Pepe? Let's talk about that in this video here today. We can see Pepe right now doing pretty good. We take a look at Pepe, up right now about 4.5% on the day. We can compare that to something like Dogecoin, right now up just about 0.5%. So Pepe's up a lot more than Dogecoin. When we even go ahead and look at the overall market, you can see the rest of the market, Bitcoin about 0.5%, Ethereum about 0.5%, a lot of these different cryptocurrencies, 0.5% to 1.5% is the range that they're up. Pepe's up a lot more, almost 5% on the day. And this comes after some major price movements that happened just the other day. You guys can see Pepe price obviously on a downward trend. This is something that's not going to be a surprise to anybody. From the all-time high of Pepe, we are down quite a bit right now, basically peaking down right now at about 75%. Not a surprise to anybody. We are down a lot from the all-time highs. However, Pepe is not over, at least not in my opinion. As always, make sure you guys do your research and due diligence before investing in anything. But here's what I'm seeing right now. I saw Pepe price come against this support level, and then we saw Pepe price go up. Pepe ended up going up roughly about 16% right now, peaked up at this other point right in here, about 20% increase in value within one day. And when we take a look at what happened during that day, nothing else was really up that much for Pepe. And if anything, there was actually some bad news going on for Pepe. We saw this happen. Binance delisted Pepe from its loan product. And so if anything, this could be seen as maybe slightly negative. There's definitely arguments for this being positive, of course, because you're not going to have people leveraging either up to the positive side or negative side with Pepe. But this definitely is not a great thing to have Pepe getting delisted from different exchanges, or in this case, this loan product. And it seems like it's still listed on Binance to actually do spot trading. That's important to note here. But if anything, that should have been a negative event, or maybe slightly positive. Not necessarily a plus 20% increase type of a day, whereas what we saw with Pepe was a 20% increase. I believe Pepe still has a lot of steam behind it. The Pepe community is extremely strong. You can see right now, Pepe is trending on DEX tools yet again. Obviously, Pepe was trending for quite a while, but having Pepe trend again on DEX tools, showing up with some strong volume for Pepe as well. When we go ahead and compare the volume numbers of Pepe right now, about $150 million, compare that to Dogecoin right now at about $159 million, Pepe is getting almost the same volume as Dogecoin, which is really significant because obviously Dogecoin is such a larger cryptocurrency. Basically $9 billion cryptocurrency, whereas Pepe right now just short of $400 million. So the fact that Pepe is getting similar volume to Dogecoin is absolutely insane. Like if we were to put this in terms of ratios here, you're looking at Pepe at basically this 400 million with $150 million of volume. Dogecoin would need to be having probably about $500 million of volume to be the same on a market cap to volume ratio. We're not seeing that obviously with Dogecoin right now. With Pepe though, we're seeing a really high volume to market cap ratio. There's a lot of actively trading going on with Pepe. People believe in the future of Pepe. And we can see that as well by the Pepe Twitter account. This thing is still active, which is another key thing. A lot of these meme coins, they made some Twitter account to push their meme coins, and then the Twitter accounts have basically died off and stopped promoting, stopped talking about it. The Pepe meme coin Twitter account is still pushing out memes, and they're trying to push out positivity memes, because right now, obviously with meme coins overall, Pepe included in this, being down a lot from those all-time highs. We saw Pepe down about 70% from all-time highs. Other cryptocurrencies, other meme coins are also down dramatically from their all-time highs. A lot of people are getting really frustrated and upset, but Pepe community is trying to keep positivity here with this great message here. So to take a look at Pepe and we try and analyze where is Pepe standing right now. We've talked in other videos about different stats about Pepe. We're going to circle back on that in just a second, but we can go ahead and see very clearly Pepe community is still here. There's still a Pepe community that believes that Pepe could go so much higher. I still personally believe that Pepe could go back to all-time highs. I think once we start breaking through some of these different resistance levels, we could actually see explosive growth for Pepe. For example, this one. Once we break through there, I think we'd go straight up to all-time highs pretty much. There's not a lot of support and resistance between that threshold and all-time highs. We would see explosive growth for Pepe. And I think because the Pepe community is still so strong, there's still so many people caring and interested about Pepe, I think this thing really does have a potential to stay. I think in the next bull run, once we get the next major bull push, obviously we had some bad news come out from the Federal Reserve with macroeconomic stuff that we're not going to really dive into in this video, but just know some negative macroeconomic things. We saw Ethereum down, Bitcoin is just barely positive on the 7-day, some other cryptos basically barely positive now as well. We saw a major pullback in the market. We can see that when we go ahead and pull up the Ethereum charts as an example here. You can see that massive pull off some bad news. We have since recovered basically almost back to where we were before that. But because of this, it's kind of slowing down the bull market. Once we do hit the bull market though, hopefully in the next month or two, we hit the bull market. And then I think Pepe is going to be here to stay. Because again, when you compare this to something like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, this thing has so much volume. There's so much traded volume going on with Pepe that these other ones just don't have. I mean, we could take a look at Floki as another great example, in my opinion. You can see Floki right now, about $200 million market cap, basically half of where Pepe is right now. Yet the volume, this trading volume, is about 1/10 of Pepe's current trading volume. So Pepe has so much trading volume compared to the market cap. I think that's what's going to help Pepe stay. I think that goes to show the Pepe community is strong, because these other meme coins, these other things that are pretty significant. Floki was basically one of the top meme coins here before Pepe came into the scene. You're pretty much looking at Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Floki. Right now, you're looking at Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki. Pepe took over that next top spot because Pepe right now, again, about double the size of Floki. Yet the trading volume at Pepe is so significant. We can even look at another great example here with Shiba Inu. $60 million of 24-hour trading volume, basically. Again, Pepe right now, basically 2.5 times that amount. Absolutely massive trading volume for Pepe. And Pepe, this is a $4 billion for Shiba Inu, $4 billion market cap. Again, Pepe, 400 million. So 10 times. Shiba Inu is 10 times the size of Pepe, yet the trading volume is basically so much smaller than Pepe. Like, this is such a significant thing. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking this. Now, why do I think that Pepe could actually overtake Dogecoin? Because I personally believe Pepe has the potential to go way beyond the all-time highs and actually overtake Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. If you want to learn about that, why I think Pepe has that potential, check out this video up here, and I'll catch you on the next one.